Okay, so I was asked to do a quick overview of the actual lever itself. So this is the new pressure release system. It can also work with time. So when you enter into the system, you can choose automatic or manual. Putting it in manual will make it work as a normal lever, and you just have to move the cup out of the way. If you want to use the pressure system, you can change between pressure and time. What you would need to do is, for your initial setup, pull your shot and weigh your shot and figure out what sort of time you want or what pressure you want. From there, you can then go in and change them. So you have a 1 cup and a 2 cup method. I use the 1 cup for my lighter roasts and then the 2 cup for a more medium roast. Pressures I've found to work for me are like 6.4 bar release, which gives me about 43 in the cup, and 7.4 release gives me about 32, 34 in the cup. As you go through the menu, you can change it, and then you're back to your normal screen. It gives you a pre-infusion time and a brew time. It tells you what mode you're in, and then it also tells you which method you're in. So Brazilian, Ethiopian for me at the moment. If we swing round to the other side of the machine, you then have your other settings. So your first one is your group temperature, brew boiler, steam boiler, pre-infusion and menu. Now the pre-infusion reads internal pressure until you actually pull the lever down, but the actual pressure that it's set to at the moment is 2.2 bar. That goes all the way up to 6 bar. When you're using the screens, you have to use the fat of your thumb. It's not like a phone. So you can enter into your menus and alter everything. So it's just nice long presses. I set my group at 92 and the brew at 98. This works well for the medium light roasts I use. The Mrs. Brazilian also gets done at this because it says messing about and that gets dumped into milk. So that doesn't really matter. So what I'll do now is I'll drag you back and see if we can pull a shot. So this first one is a medium roast Brazilian. See the infusion, so about 4 seconds the lever goes up. Now this one will cut for about 32 grams. So that's the first one. So using the pressure release system, you actually get a soggier puck than you would on a normal lever. So that's something to bear in mind if you don't like them. The next one is an Ethiopian. And we have to be mindful now to change the setting. So this is now 6.4 bar release, which will give me about 43 in the cup. Same again, about a 5-second infusion or first strips. Lever up, and this one should cut and give me 43 in the cup. The boiler recovers really quickly, so you've got back to shots, and the actual group itself never alters. So as you swing round, you can actually see the boiler's pretty much back up to temperature all the way through the shot, pre-infusion time on that side with the pressure. And that's pretty much it. I forgot to show you that. So on the side of the group is a lever for flushing. I'll show you that. What I tend to do though is always catch the water with something, because otherwise it can get messy. And that just flushes your group, and then you're nice and clean. And hopefully that helps.